Hello, this is Okro Balthazar, and welcome to Balthazar Strategic Arcana. So this is Naval Test Mod number 2, Run 3. This is the procedure Elessar sent to me to do this run. Set all Imperial Japanese naval carriers to mix. Bomb away on the U.S. if all possible strikes, maximize sinkage. And turn. U.S. can then return their strikes, also mix mode, maximize sinkage. I can guarantee I've done this test about 4 times. And it's not good. But we'll just give an example. So I'm going to go ahead and set the mode to mix the carriers. I'm going to leave the CVLs on fighter though, on auto. This is the combat predictions are going to be super bad. Why would anyone want to do that? This is for a test, so we want to show what happens. Now, I have seen interesting things happen with mix, though. These guys are going to be all set on mix. And, well, you'll just see what happens here. Now, they are, by default, the Americans... we're going to lead on fighter, right? They're all... by default, are going to intercept the hell out of me. We'll see how many are left and go in bomber mode. Speaking of the Americans. So I'm going to try to maximize sinkage, but we can, since we got Fog of War toggled off. Whoops. I apologize, it's late as hell here in the Cascade Mountains. But we're not getting the crap beat out of us by a rain bomb will rain 6 inches in 2 days. That's like the windward side of Kauai. Yes, I know Kauai very well. Okay, anyway, let's go look at the predictions that we got. 3-1 on that, 3-1 on that. 1 strike on the carrier. It's very hard to sink a carrier. I manage and test to get 1. So we will have a little bit of escortage right there, but just 1. So let's go ahead and go after the Kearsarge. We're going to go look and see just how much damage we got now. Mind you, only half of my planes for my attacking carriers are bombers. It's going to be interesting to see. Wow. I didn't get it. There's almost 0 chance. There's a slight chance I'm going to be able to do some damage to this carrier. It's brutal. Like I said, I've already ran this, but I agree with Elessar. See, I got a hit. You can see there my air crews are devastated. And see, I've already lost four of my planes because half of them went on escort. Let's go ahead and try it. See if we can sink the Kearsarge. Now, of course, we can do all kinds of configurations. I got a 4th one I'm planning on doing. Where I'm going to use fighters first and see if I can clip any of his fighters. I don't think it's going to work well either, but we'll see. If there was, the thing is, if there's what I could do is I could place a ship. I'm talking about kiting now here. Oh, interesting. See, I only got 1 air crew left. Now I got 1 to 1 though. Alright. We're going to lose all our air crews. See if we can burn down as many planes as we got, or at least get his carriers stuck on fighter mode. They're going to come back in bomber mode, but I'll be in mix. Any air crews are left. Huh. 3-1. That's interesting. Well, let's try it. Yeah, interesting thing about mix is I can still bomb if I have anything left. I'm noticing. Yeah, I still got a strike. I don't have any planes left to defend next turn. Yeah, I think the 4th run we were going to try to kite fighters, but I'm going to have to drag a a ship or two out there. I don't know. Or I could, I don't know, use them to, well, I know what I can do. Use them like scout. All right, 3-1. Let's try it. Now you see some of his carriers got dinked. I'll show you here in a second. Right there. So that's interesting. So just you can see here, see some of his carriers have been diminished because some of my mixed mode carriers, not just intercepting, some of their bombers are going back and following the carriers that intercepted my planes. That must be what's going on here. All right, see if we can sink to Kearsarge. So I can see a lot of interesting combinations, especially when you got smaller groups of carriers. Wow. But apparently it looks, now, do I have an airstrike left? No, I don't. Okay. And you can see my action points are down. Look at my air crews here. I have some full ones though, but it doesn't seem to change the combat predictions. Let's go. Let's see what else. No, it's all 3-1. All 3-1. What about here? 2-1. Well, we want to try to sink a carrier in this test. It'll be 1. But some of them are damaged goods. But apparently, it doesn't seem to change the odds much. We'll see when we get to the Americans when you got diminished air crews. That's the other thing that's interesting here. And I'm not making any judgments here. It's an observation. Like I say, I'm no expert. However, by practice using this mod, you could practice all kinds of different combinations, I guess. Especially when you mix surface vessels involved with anti-air and stuff. Alright. The CVLs are on fighter. Yeah, they don't got any strikes left. Okay, let's use this one. 3-1 again. 3-1, 3-1. Yeah, all of his carriers got some damage. Whether that's going to change anything, I don't know. Oh, that carrier down there is the only one that's got a full air crew. Look at that. Okay, I lost 4. See, that carrier's been diminished. Okay, we got that one. Interesting. We got another strike. Let's do it. So these procedures, Elessar had PM'd me. So I'm trying to adhere to them the best as possible. Okay, we got one. Interesting. But I have no air crews here. Look at this. Oh, that's just super bad. Okay, now let's look at these combat predictors. Now this one's damaged goods. Now, of course, with Fog of War was toggled on, I still see the combat prediction. Look at that. 1-1, 3-1, 3-1. But this one is at 8. That is the Ranger. Let's go ahead and target the Ranger. That's best odds I got right there. Okay, let's see what we can do to the Ranger. Yeah, I'm not going to hardly have any planes left to defend, but we'll see. We'll see what he's got. See, he's got a lot of planes left. So I think they're going to go with this Malney. We'll see. It's the reason we're doing the test. Wow. Now, of course, if this wasn't a test, I'd be backing out of this situation. That's a better hit. Alright, this one. Now, I got 4 aircrew left, so I'm going to lose them all if I do this strike. And I've got 2 strikes. When I do that. God. Well, for test reasons, yeah, I guess so. Whoops, wrong. Oh, I targeted the wrong carrier. That's fine. I can't attack again. Nope, no air crews. This is the last one. Yeah. Possibly. I would have not made a mistake, but that's fine. But as you can see in mixed mode, yeah, it's just not good. Now here. Yeah, I can't change mode. So let's check everybody. Do I still have a strike? I think so. I do. Let's get a little closer. No, I don't. Okay. It says I do, but I have no planes, that's why. Oh, okay. 0 strikes, 1 escort left. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But I do got a fighter. That's interesting. Look at that. We could clip. Let's do this one. I did some damage to his planes there. How about you? 1 and 2. Let's try it. See if we can eliminate all the planes. Alright, so that carrier runs. No, we don't have anything else. Okay. Let's end this turn and go to the Americans and see what they got for retaliatory response, right? Okay. Survivors from Nanning reformed the units and chunking. Yeah, I see he's finally attached Singapore Island to the base, and there's just going to be a little river there. We'll go look at there, because yeah, it's a newest version of the War in Pacific mod anyway. Okay. Allied. Let's go ahead and see replay. See what it looks like. Yeah, I'm locked with the screen here, right? Let's see what kind of damage happens to some of these American carriers from these mixed mode return bombers. Following their interceptors, like there's one right there. Interesting. Devastation to the aircrew, Japanese aircrew, is something else. Yeah, it's interesting because I'm just attacking the Kearsarge, the carrier up in this carrier right here. But these carriers are getting damaged. Not too much, but they are getting treated a little bit. So in a different situation, since there's less carriers and stuff, and you got caught blind, yeah, I wonder what would happen if you had mixed mode and you got attacked first. Well, and you had full crews. That's another test we can do. Like, for example, I'd have the United States all on mixed mode, or even some of them. See, there's so many different tests we can do here. But when they're on mixed mode and you go in after them bombers, because these were all set on fighter, these Americans. Lots of tests we could do. Take a little bit, isn't it? All in the name of science, right? I'm a full believer in science. Numbers don't lie. Well, there's ways they can lie. You could set up tests so they look like something else. We're not doing that here. Okay, there goes the Gear Sarge. The devastation to the Japanese air crews, though, it's mind-boggling. Of course, it's all mixed mode. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I said, when I title the Americans, or I'm going to go right into the Americans and see what the common predictors are. And now the other thing is too, because Fog of War is on, I'm going to actually see who doesn't have air crews, but with off. But Fog of War on, you can still determine by just looking at the common predictor. You can pick and choose your target, right? And that's how we do it. God. I mean, it's just getting brutal. Yeah, one of the things that I've noticed, though, for sure, even with diminished air crews, you can still get the same combat odds. I just don't understand how that works. Is it supposed to be because it's at the beginning of the turn? You didn't take you had the original numbers? That could be what's going on here. I don't know. I can remember dates. I could tell you what was going on in 1430 in Varna, Bulgaria. No geometry real well. Trigonometry, yeah, pretty good. But yeah, my focus was on history and geography. Of course, of geography, I had to really sweat math. Anyway, let's go here. This is the remnant of the United States fleet. This is on fighter mode. They're all 000s. Okay. So let's go ahead. Whoop. Yeah, we're good. You've got 9 air crews. Let's go ahead and switch to bomber and see what kind of predictions we got. Okay, 1 3, 1 3, 1 3s, 3 3. Interesting. That's a CVL. It's got 7 air crew. That's got 1. Not as devastating as I thought it would be. Now, mind you, and they look all the same no matter if I got air crews or not, or does it? 1 3. That has no air crews. This one has 3. It's the same odds. Interesting. Who's got the most? CVL 8. All right. Well, let's target Kasagi. See what we can do here. Now this is a case here. I might want to talk about all my guys on bomber. Let's see what's his units can return to strikes also in mixed mode, maximize sinkage. Oh, okay. Let's see what kind of combat odds we got. So I just went out of the procedure. Mixed mode. Okay, now it's just 1-to-1. Let's do it. Sorry about that, Elessar. We broke the rules. But we get to see what bomber mode did. But he wants me to do them all in mixed mode. Okay. Now I wouldn't do that. Well, maybe I would if I want to preserve. I don't know. Ran off. Look at here, 1-1. Doesn't matter. That even doesn't matter. The CVLs before it was bad with bomber. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can sink it. All right. Mix. Yeah, it's interesting. I have escorts highlighted in green for my own ship. How interesting. Now we don't know it doesn't have any air crews left. I'll just no, I'll keep you here. We already use you. I don't think I got any airstrikes. Yeah, we already use you. Okay. You got the 0 strikes. 0 strikes. So let's advance you guys. I would go after that. Well, I don't know. There's fighters have been used. This one I can go to mix. Okay. Two. Try it. Yeah, interesting results, huh? Lexington. Can't do you. Already checked. We can get to mix. Now look at these odds here. Well, we wouldn't know. Let's see here. 1-1. 1-1. Well, I'd go after carrier, so we'll go after the Hikage. Okay. He's a mix too, okay? So, anyway, yeah, the Americans. Now, I don't think I can set my mode, no. Now, do we have everybody? I think you participated. No, I got mixed with you. Okay, let's go up. Let's look at all these odds. CVL. Now that's interesting. Potential strike at 2. 1 hit on the carrier. Right? Is that it? Let's just go see what happens here. 2 on the carrier. But I'm in mix mode. So the next round, if there's any, we wouldn't know how many air crews left, but you can see there's none. But if there was any survivors, there would be a retaliatory strike. I think we are covered. Right? And that's on fighter mode. No strikes. No strikes. Nope. Nope. No, we can't because we were in fighter and we use all that in escorts. So, oh, Did we use you up? We did not. Well, oh yeah, we can't. They have no air crews. They got wasted. All right. Well, that was interesting. So that's the end of run 3 for Naval Mod number 2, as specified by Elessar. I'm going to do a 4th one. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. It's super late. Anyway, this is Old Crow Elessar. See you on the virtual battlefields. I am gone.